Hi Phil, just a quick review from your video lesson yesterday. Really we're just looking at trying to reduce some of the shape. You tend to hit quite a big draw, which leaves a lot of your bad shots sort of just hanging out to the right. So traditionally you've always swung quite a lot from the inside, a little bit too much, and we can just see again today that that shaft is just dropping underneath here, just a couple of inches underneath the impact plane. And then we'll see after impact it's a little bit above the plane here and a little bit above it there, so we've gone from sort of under it to over it. So all that is really tells us that our swing direction is more of an in to out path, and we're trying to reduce some of the numbers to get that path a little bit more neutral. So when we look at you face on, it all looks pretty good. We're just trying to remove some of that little lateral movement. So for me there's just a little bit too much sideways movement, which means you've then got to move sideways again back into the ball. So really what we've looked at today is, can we stay a little bit more central, and can we actually encourage a slightly earlier hinge in the wrist. So it looks like we're trying for creating a lot of width there, but really the arms are just running away from the body a little. So we're just going to see if we can increase that hinge, make it happen a little bit earlier. So this is a picture of one of your latest swings. So we'll see, it feels to you like you're hanging back on your left side and you're really picking that club up, but we can still see it's certainly not a pick up. The hinge at this sort of point is a lot better. We've got more angle between the arm and the club. So it becomes a more efficient move to get to the top of the backswing. So we can compare it to the previous one. So it looks a lot wider, a lot less hinge. So that's about the top of the swing there. We'll see on this one now we've actually got that club is now it's almost at that beam in the background, which is over here. So the swing certainly got longer without swinging your arms any further back. Just created a better angle there and a little less movement to the side. So when we look from down the line, we certainly see how those changes have affected the path. So we'll see on the backswing, this is the earlier one. Again, the club head's a little bit under plane, it gets a little bit flat at this point. And if we see the later swing, we just see that shaft a little bit more vertical, just staying just above that plane, that little bit better. So when we get to the top, it's actually a slightly longer swing now because we've got that little bit more hinging, so it looks a little bit fuller the swing. Perfect position on path. But the nice bit now is that where it did drop under plane, so we're a good 2 or 3 inches underneath here, we're now working down a lot closer to that impact plane. So it never drops under it, just on it, stays on it, which is great on the way through. It's pretty much on it on the way through as well. We saw on this one that it was above plane. So that's certainly made the path a lot more neutral. So with that we're hopefully going to see a lot smaller amount of shape on the ball, so a hint of draw rather than big swinging hooks. Okay Phil, good session, and I'll see you soon.